Hey there, Dickinson Lacrosse fans. Thanks for joining us for this season preview with head coach Kim Lowry. I'm Christian Payne. Thanks for watching. And coach, so much excitement heading in this year. You're first here at Dickinson, so what are your thoughts heading into this season, and what were you able to accomplish in your first couple months here in Carlisle?
I think excitement is definitely the key word. You never know what you're going to be dealt taking over a new program, but thankfully our predecessors did a great job, and we have a great group of student athletes that are very talented, good students, great people, and they're able to put a lot of great work on the field. Our fall ball was very successful despite having some juniors abroad, a couple fall sport athletes. We were able to lay a great foundation for us moving forward to the spring.
It's been really awesome to see you guys move into the new facility as well, not only a new coaching staff with yourself and with Lauren Sokol on board, but the new Durden Athletic Training Center, state-of-the-art. And I understand you guys had some fun recently when you moved into your new locker room space?
Yeah, we did. We did a big locker room unveil the night before our first day, February 1st. We had one of our players, who thankfully is 6'2", wear a GoPro. So we shot some cool footage of them seeing the locker room for the first time.
Coach, this year you move on to the field with a pretty young team, but there's also a lot of experience under your belt. So who are some captains this year that we can look forward to as being leaders for your program?
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have some great leaders part of our team. Senior Brett Whalen is going to be our veteran out of the captain group. And then we have Moira Mahoney and Caroline Clancy, two sophomores actually joining her to lead our program, which we're very excited about. We operate under a no hierarchy philosophy, and two sophomore captains really lends itself to that philosophy.
And then, Coach, moving to the offensive side of the field, low attacking end, who has that great stick work on the inside that we can expect to be putting on a little bit of a goal scoring show this spring?
Yeah, we expect some big things from junior Carly O'Brien and Jen Morrissey. It's nice to have her back from the volleyball team joining us this spring. And then Sydney Stern and Katie Iverson are two sophomores that due to some health issues were not able to be a part of the whole season last spring. So we're excited for them to produce.
And next, Coach, let's focus on your defense. I've loved coming out to practice and watching the energy on that defensive side of the ball, and who are going to be some leaders down low and protecting that crease for you this spring?
Yeah, we have Brett Whalen, again, kind of anchoring that as a veteran. We have Moira Mahoney, Colleen Zulte, and freshman Molly Hamerl will also do a great job for us down there, so we're really excited for them. And we have three goalkeepers that are all vying for spots.
Coach, lacrosse is called the fastest game on 2 feet for a reason, so the midfield takes care of that aspect. Who is going to be in that midfield unit for you this year for the Red Devils?
Yeah, we have a lot of talent in our midfield position, luckily. We have a lot of true two-way middies that are as productive on offense as they are on defense for us. Caroline Clancy certainly will help out. Kelly Hagland. We also have Madison Siebold and Sophie Wayne, two freshmen that are going to contribute significantly for us. Those guys, along with Katie Ledwick, we're expecting some big things from them.
Coach, in your first year with the program, you've been really familiar with all the Dickinson traditions, and one of them is having that edge both in the classroom, on the field, and in the community. So what's that Dickinson edge for Dickinson women's lacrosse in 2014?
I think the edge for us this year will be certainly our depth. We have a roster of 26. All the players can contribute, and we're expecting them to contribute in some aspect. And in addition, our youth. We have 10 freshmen, 8 sophomores, again, all of which that can do damage on the field, so we're excited about that.
Well, Coach, this team has so much potential. Can't wait until the weather clears up a little bit. You guys have been out in the snow the past couple weeks, and that first game is coming up right around the corner. So what are the games you have circled with the Big Red marker this year, and some rivalry matchups that you guys are looking forward to?
Well, I think the first one, a week from today, which is kind of hard to believe, we open with Elizabethtown, which last year for the team was a 2-goal loss. So I know the team is very hungry for that. And in addition, that just sets the tone for the season. Outside of the first game, we have a very strong out-of-conference schedule, which will help us prepare for those tough Centennial games that we have coming up.
And a bunch of your opponents are ranked in the top 20, if not the top 10. And the Centennial Conference is perennially one of the best in the entire nation. So some rivalries with, of course, Gettysburg, F&M, and then your alma mater, McDaniel. So what are the game plan kind of type feelings moving into those matchups? And does it have any more of a special focus for your team this year, as you guys were really close in a couple of those matchups last year, that you can move past the edge and get the W this year?
I think for most of it is avenging those 1-goal losses. There were a lot on the schedule last year, so looking to turn those 1-goal losses into victories. Of course, McDaniel will be an interesting game. I'm excited to go back to Westminster. They have a new coach who was one of my college teammates, so of course that game will have a special meaning, and we're looking forward to getting out and competing against them.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck to Coach Sokol, yourself, and the program this year with that new Durden Center. The future is very bright for Dickinson women's lacrosse. And also, I know that the Red Devil Sports Network is looking forward to doing live broadcast coverage of each of your home games.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching. For Kim Lowry, I'm Christian Payne. Go Red Devils.